Welcome to part 3 of the X5 build. In the previous video, I got the car started, but it was smoking a lot. This is what you can expect to see in this video.
Bro, he's rolling coal.
Joint reconstruction circle.
Hey, I told you, bro. BMW surgeon. You're not playing games. I do some scanning.
Did you say 20 liters per 100?
Yeah,
That's not diesel
And
consumption.
we do some more drives. So in the previous episode, we figured out that the starter motor was the issue, and we got the car to start after doing a temporary fix of the starter motor by extending the wires and just using electrical tape. So we noticed the black smoke that the previous owner had seen, and the reason why the car was actually parked off. So we took the opportunity just to test the car and just drive it in the driveway, just check that all gears engage and that it's not a complete waste of time to actually work on the car. And so far it seems like it was a bargain. So the car drives, yes it smokes, but it's something that we can tackle and hopefully fix.
Bro, he's rolling coal.
But yes, the smoking is quite terrible. Definitely needs to be addressed as soon as possible. The engine also sounds quite not too healthy, it's actually quite rough, and we're definitely rolling some coal here. So this is now going to do a more permanent fix of the starter motor.
Okay, so we actually don't need very much at all. Like everything is. So we actually just need a very small section. But what I'm saying is, like, we can probably just add like 5 centimeters. And
that's what I had before. So it's just that we need to solder it down and make it, you know, make it like a human being kind of job. You know?
Yeah.
Before it was
Before it was really bad. And we're gonna spray this down.
just need to clean that from that side.
Oh, what do I do with my schnips? Okay, I'm gonna go and just do some thinning.
Sure, and we need a mineral after this. A strong mineral.
I don't think Tops is operating. Past 6 minutes.
So the first thing is just to make sure that the starter motor is cleaned thoroughly, that there's no oil residue around the starter itself, and that there's no oil residue around the connectors. Now this oil residue seems to be coming up from either the gearbox itself or the tappet cover gasket, which is plausible since the history according to the previous owner was that it was worked on and that they had tried rebuilding the engine looking for the source of the smoking.
Okay, I think we're good.
So we soldered on an extra 5 centimeters of wiring. We did the initial tinning from the outside as we are working underneath the car under jack stand that don't have a lift. So it's a lot easier to just prepare from outside and then just come down underneath the car and do the final bit of soldering.
Okay, let's go.
Just for ease of access.
Where's the new PP? See? Joint reconstruction circle.
Hey, I told you, bro. BMW surgeon. You're not playing games.
Alright, it's functional.
This is going to be the difficult one. This one is what we need to actually.
Yeah, I need to clean that up. I mean, it doesn't. It actually. This is for nothing, though.
All the oil.
You can get split here.
Get some.
Yeah, why not? Second rate split tube, yeah.
It's always been working and they come and make stories. Blame the equipment. Blame the equipment.
Nah, bro, this thing's just collapsing. Like so.
You must hold the camera, I'll do it.
This is the finished product. So on to the next issue. So now that we've got the car started and we know that the gearbox is working because it was moving along in the driveway, I knew that it was not a complete waste of money and my time to be working on this car. So the next step is to start tackling all the faults. And with all these new cars, first thing to do is to scan it. So I use the it's the BMW ISTA program, and that's connected with the icon to scan the car. It gives you all the codes and it gives you tests that you can do to try and troubleshoot these codes. So once you plug in the ISTA, you get it to scan. It scans the vehicle's VIN, and it reads all the modules on the car itself. And you saw this is the list of all the faults that came up on the car. And remember, I previously spoke about voltage issue, and if you see on some of there, it says the voltage low in quite a lot of the modules. So over time, this will lead to failures of those modules. However, when you first troubleshoot a car, the first step is to actually clear all the codes, save it first, then clear it, and then drive the car for a bit and check again if it's still present. On ISTA, there's a smooth running test that can be run. It's specifically for diesel cars, where it checks the roughness value of each cylinder. This can give you a clue as to what's wrong with the car, and it usually gives you a list of potential faults that need to be sorted out, whether it's the injectors being faulty or low compression in the cylinder. It gives you a clue that where the problem is coming from. And with this car, as you can see, cylinder 4 was way out of spec. And so I pulled out the injector and inspected it. I actually got it tested by a proper center and it passed it fine. However, they did suggest that you make sure that the shaft is clear. And so I took it to the next step and I took all the injectors out. And as you can see, the injector seals are very dirty. There's a lot of grime down there. So those can change the tolerance rates and actually affect the cylinder value, the test. So after doing the clean, as you can see, the values are now within spec. And when testing the car, as you can see with this reverse, that there's actually no smoking anymore, or far less smoking than before. Now I went quite fast through this whole ICOM and ISTA scanning. If you guys want me to do a more thorough video, please drop a message in the comment section and I'll cover a bit more detail about it. Here we go for the first drive, and as you can see, there's still a list of faults.
Did you say 20 liters per 100?
Yeah,
That's not diesel consumption.
That is diesel consumption. Not expected diesel consumption, but that's what this one wants.
Quite a lot of faults. There's a Christmas tree on the dash.
The handbrake came on again.
So first thing was to tackle the smoking and drive the car out on the road. Next we'll go step by step and go through each of those faults and try and rectify those.